Okay, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Um, right. What I want to talk about is the black woman and her propensity for weave. Oh dear me. I'm not sure. I think Whoopi Goldberg has made a comment about it. That black women are appropriate. I can't say the word. Are basically wanting to put white women, well, and Chinese and Indian and whatever hair into their heads. I mean, look at this. Just look at that. This whole hair hatted nonsense is really, really. Black women have got no embarrassment, got no shame, and the reason why is because all of them now are wearing, these weaves in their hair. Um, I mean, is this weave? It probably is, but I mean, this is not your hair. This is not your hair. You don't have long flowing hair. Neither is this. I mean, look at this. Is this your hair? No, it isn't. I can't understand why the black woman cannot, um, you know, cultivate their own hair um, without having to revert to, white women's hair. I mean, look at this. Just look at this woman here. This looks bloody ridiculous. This is wig. Just look at all these women's hair. These are all false hair. All false. And when they take their wigs off, it's just not the same person. It's scary. Really, really scary. See, look at that. Look at it. This isn't your hair. The thing is, look at black men. There are none that I know of, but maybe one or two black guys may straighten their hair a little bit, but very rarely now. Black men keep their hair entirely. They cut it short. They square it off. They do all sorts of little styly things with their hair. So now black men are now sort of growing their hair in a little nutty, dreadlocky type style, short, and it's starting to look good. Um, when I was, I think, a year, I got a picture of me with my hair was slightly nutty dread style. Um, my hair is horrible. It is really, really tightly curled. But I remember Mum keeping my hair. I was a year. Must have been no. Must have been that. No, a year and a half, 2 years. And you've seen the picture with me and my hair, and it was like nutty dread. Women, I'm afraid, if you see these examples here of women's hair, this is laziness. Why black women wear weave? Because they don't have any embarrassment. The reason why black women wear weave, they are jealous. Black women, i.e. black people, are the only people on the planet that have hair that we do. Every single people outside of black people, their hair is straight. Even Indian people. I've seen an Indian woman who is black walking about the streets of London, not just several times. I mean, I'm talking black, near charcoal black, and yet her hair goes to the back of her, down right down to her back. And that's natural. That's her natural hair. And some people can't understand why that's happening, why that's the case. Why is it that our hair is so, tightly curled generally, and yet other people's is completely straight? Nobody's talked about that. But the main thing is, black women hate our natural hair. They just absolutely hate it. And that's the reason why they're wearing all these fake women's. And I think some of it's horse's hair as well. There's a video of a woman in Jamaica standing behind a horse. This guy's filming it, and she's cutting this poor horse's hair. Is cutting this poor horse's hair so that she can use it for weave. It's a joke. It's a joke, and yet they don't have any shame. They really don't. I mean, look at this. All this. You know. I mean, this is the natural sort of, this kind of style. If it's with your own hair, is fantastic. And if this is your hair curled up, you can do these things. And some of these girls, this for instance, mixed girls who can do their hair like this. This looks really nice. It looks really good. It looks hot. It looks sexy. Black women can grow their own afro. They can grow their own afro. It takes a bit of time, but I mean, just look at this. For fuck's sake! What is that? And look at this one here. Look at this one. It's a joke. Honestly, it's a real joke when you see black women wearing, just embarrassing themselves. I'm telling you this now. I would not go out with a black woman that wore weave. I wouldn't. I would not. I just don't like women that, because this is all part of the falseness, all part of the false narrative, from the weave, the false hair. Some black women are now putting buttock implants, breast implants, and all this kind of nonsense. There isn't any. Look at this woman here. She just looks a joke. Look at this. Black women need to start learning how to take care of their own pure natural hair. They really do. Because some of these women, when they take off this stuff, and you see underneath their normal hair, it just looks a mess. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I don't even want to go into that. I've seen some of them, and it's really, really horrible. I mean, this style, for instance, if this is her own hair, it looks fantastic. If this is her own hair, this looks fantastic. I doubt if this is I don't know. This kind of style. Look at this kind of style. This is. Let me click on this girl. I think this is the one I. Oh, here we go. Curly, quick weave hairstyle. Okay. So it's not. It's. I thought that might have been her hair. Let's click through, just to sort of have a look. If we can get through. It's a real shame that explore naturally curly hairstyles. Okay. For some reason today my internet is really, really shitty slow. And I don't know why. Because I've paid good money for fast internet. Let's see. Yeah, this is Pinterest. Right, can't. It's taking time. I think it may be because I'm uploading something. Let's have a look. Right, it's asking me to sign in. Right, I'll log in. But I think black women. I mean, this is a debate that's been going on since the early '90s, when black women started to really use weave in a big way. I mean, it was wigs, I suppose, before, but black women used to straighten their hair. I used to do a lot with their own natural hair. So why suddenly they've gone into this weave in such a big way? It's not good. I had no problem when women used to, you know, naturally straighten their hair. What you do with your hair is your business. If you decide to colour it red, why not? No problem. If you decide to colour it blue, why not? No problem. But you know, don't be putting other people's hair into your hair. It's embarrassing. It just shows you admire white women. You want to try and compete with white women to such a degree. You copy their hairstyle. And what I'm saying is, and what a lot of men are saying as well, don't do that. By all means, straighten your hair. Um, no, I don't get lost. Um, yeah, this is still slow. I don't know why it's slow. But anyway, let's get out of it. Load of bollocks. But if this is a woman's natural hair, that's fantastic. It looks really cool. Uh, yeah, this is definitely uh, her natural hair. I see nothing wrong in that. It looks really good. It's funky. It's cool. It's edgy. You know. Here's another one here. Again, aha. See, this is a black woman's hairstyle. Again, it looks edgy. It looks cool. This enhances your face. Really does. This here and your own hair. Fantastic. Um, Again, this is natural hairstyles for black girls. Fantastic. This is what. Look, I mean, just look at that style. Really good, from the guys, and that nice sort of kiss curly, well, kiss curly, but look, I mean, and look, she's a pretty girl. You don't need to have weave, man. You don't. Let's click through this. Let's see the natural hairstyles. And I think black women should think, why are we buying weaves? We shouldn't be buying weaves. But then some black women, especially the darker ones, will look at this girl and say, her hair is much more easily manageable than those women who are much darker. Here we go. Natural styles for black girls, little black girls, short hair, etc., etc. Let's click through here. Yeah, this. I don't know if this is our hair. Maybe. Let's have a look at this one. Let's look at this woman here. I don't know what she's. Now, you see. Look. This is a natural. This is her natural hair. Here, all this. What isn't it? It looks great. It looks fantastic. It looks really nice. What's the problem? This is what black women should be doing. Don't be worrying about other women's. Put other people's hair in your own hair. Style your own hair like this woman, and you can still look good, beautiful. Not good. You can look beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Who's this? Is this a little black girl? Okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong, style straightened out a little bit, a little puff here and a little, great. It looks cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's really nice. And here's another. And again, well, I don't know if this is her natural hair. But even, this isn't, okay, this is more than likely, maybe, no, I don't think it's her natural hair. This is extensions, I'm sure. Yeah, I think these are braids or whatever, twists in the hair. But there are absolutely tons and tons of different styles that I'm sure black women could occupy without. Let's listen to this. Let's have a quick listen.
Life is only what you make it.
You ever been running late because you were texting your bestie about, like, how about this girl at school trip and so-called accidentally kissed my boyfriend and she almost got a beat down? I mean, wait a minute. I meant late because you were doing your eyebrows.
You know what? I don't think I can take any of this shit and nonsense. I'm just, there's only so much shit you can listen. But listen, as I said before, I think black women need to really keep their natural hairstyle. Don't be putting all this weave in, all this nonsense. It just makes you look like, this is a joke. It's all a joke. You don't have long natural hair. Nobody has produced a formula. This is funny. Nobody's produced a formula that could straighten hair for black women like this and this. I think this woman's hair is natural. She just looks beautiful with her hair like it's really, really nice. You don't. This as well. I think this is natural. I think this one may be natural as well. Black women, you don't need to be putting other people. You can cut your hair short. I'm sure you can. Some black women's hair, I think, I'm not sure, can come out like this. Not all, but look at this. This is just ridiculous. It's like a bloody horse, with a mane. I think black women need to be proud of their hair and work with their hair and stop putting other people's hair into their own heads. Where's the so-called strong, independent black woman? Well, if you're that, look at this. This is just madness. It's pure madness. Here's the old hag. Everybody knows who she is. Oh, look, Chinese woman. Or Asian woman with her own hair. Not nonsense. No. I think black woman, this woman here, she looks like a boxer, but this is I think this is her hair straightened. Fine, that's the kind of thing. Black women need to be doing. With your own hair. Stop trying to be like white women, black women. Okay, have a bit of pride for a change. Use your own style. Simple as that.